Hello everyone, I'm Sarthak Mishra along with my teammates Sarthak Pandey and Satyam Negi under the guidance of Professor Meksinger. The presentation captured for the video is for the topic Workforce Accumulation System. As you guys can see, here are the contents for the presentation. We will start with a brief introduction followed by flowchart and DFD. So, the workforce accumulation system has been designed to fulfill the need of labor requirement in daily life. This project is designed to save energy and time wasted in search of labor required for daily uses. The aim is to provide work and generate wages for different kinds of workers with their specifications accordingly. This is an easy to use application in which interface has been designed in such a way that it could be accessed by workers easily and they can follow up through the process involved in the registration. This is the flowchart. The user and the workers are firstly connected and required to sign up in order to access the website. There would be two sign up portals for worker and user respectively. Different required details would be provided from both. After that, they would be redirected towards the home page, which would be containing information of different workers or different users by the database. This is the data flow diagram. All the operations have been represented in this DFD zero level, such as admin control, database management, user login, labor query management, and etc. This is the data flow diagram level 1. This is the DFT which represents how user would log in and enter his details. After that, the data would be stored in the database and relevant information would be displayed to the user from the database. Here we come towards the technologies used in the project. Mainly HTML, CSS, Bootstrap have been used to design the front end design and whereas Django has been used as a web framework. And as for the database, we have used SQL, whereas for connection between the site and database, it is made using MySQL Server. Moving forward, here is the welcome page for the website. The sign-in portal is being represented on the screen, and we can see two different sign-in portals for worker and user. So this is the followed up section of the home page. More details of the workforce accumulation system have been mentioned over this followed up section. Here comes the registration page for the user. All the required details for the user have been taken in this page and it displays the required entry fields by the user. This is the registration page for the worker. So different kinds of entries would be required in both the cases as per the user and the worker. So here are some different kind of details which are to be taken by the worker for the workforce accumulation system database. And moving forward, here comes the about us section. The team members are shown in the images and all the details have been mentioned on this page. At the last but not the least comes the contact us page carrying all the details required to connect with the team.
Now we move on to the demo of the project. Firstly, we need to run the local server in our machine through the command prompt. For this, we need to access the folder where the project is located in our machine. Then we run the command python manage.py run server to run the server in the local machine. This will this command will help run the server in our local machine and we can access our project, our web application in the server. Now we move on to the tab where we can access our web application which is running currently on our local server. This is the web application workforce accumulation system. To the right, we can see all the login features such as the user login, worker login, and the registration for the new user button. As we scroll down, we can see the details of our project as well as some of its benefits. Now I'll show you how a new user can register himself or herself. He can provide his username, email, password, location, and number, and then he will be registered as a user. For the user to be registered successfully, the both of the password should match, or else the user won't be able to log in. Looks like the password was weak or the password was incorrect. Let's try with another password. Voila! We are now into the login page where we can use the previous credentials and log in into the application. Here we are greeted by a text message which says that we are welcome and we are now logged in to the database page where all the database of available workforce is present. Here we can see all the details of all the workers that are present. Now we log out from this session and then we will now open the web application again to see another functionality which is by using the worker login. Here, the worker would provide all of his details such as his name, his category, as to which type of worker he is. For example, he can be a carpenter or a electrician. His charge, his address, his phone number, and by default, an image has been set for him which he can later change. By clicking the add button, all these information will be added to the database. Now, as we scroll down the page, we can see that Ishwar has been created and we can click on the details button to see all of his details that are available for him such as his name, work, price, address and number which I have been stored in the database. Now we'll move to the home section wherein I'll show you the user functionality where he is redirected to the login feature where the user lands after he registered and he can also log in from this page also. As we can see he is redirected again, but as he was an existing user there was no text for him. And we can now see that all the details have been mentioned. Now we can log out, and that's the end of the project. We will surely add some more features in our project in upcoming time, but till then, it's me, Sarthak Pandey, signing off. Thank you so much for seeing the presentation of our video.